Welcome to Cardano Summit. I'm here with Steven from our LCX booth. Welcome. We will do now a little longer session. We wanted to give you the feedback of the 2 days here, celebrating our listings with the Cardano community, talking with ecosystem and the Cardano Foundation and all these projects about the next super cycle, the next crypto super cycle, which is driven by regulatory steps, frameworks in Europe. It's driven by institutions, big players entering the space, and about tokenization. What is tokenization? This must be a question you've been asked all day, right?
Absolutely. So to make it simple, tokenization is bringing either real world physical assets to the blockchain. And why are we doing that? Because we are adding value to those businesses. In our case, diamonds, we are bringing diamonds to the blockchain with the added value of the blockchain, which is traceability, more accessibility for anyone to invest and to get into those investment for diamonds. So those are only two benefits, but there are much more than that.
And what's so exciting in my talk about the crypto super cycle, which you can also watch on YouTube now, I talked about this vision, which we had from the beginning at LCX, is bridging traditional finance and blockchain innovation and how we can accelerate the overall crypto industry to a much bigger degree. And I feel that now is the momentum, now is the time where we actually see this transition of the old traditional systems right in front of our eyes. It's redefining values, trust, and capital and market flows all around the world. So this might be like a big growth driver.
So Monty, what did you find from this summit in general, and how did you connect with the Cardano Foundation, for example?
Well, I personally had been at the first Cardano Summit in Lausanne when they hosted it in Switzerland, and then now they did it a second time here. Every year we're getting more close with the Cardano Foundation and the team. We get to know how it works and how they operate, from IOHK to the Cardano Foundation itself. And these ecosystem partners are important to us because we are now becoming the #1 exchange for Cardano projects. And of course, the teamwork is a win-win, and like 1-on-1 is 3 now suddenly.
Absolutely. Of what you saw here, what are the trends, or what kind of projects did you meet that you think will be important in the coming months?
When I walk through the aisles here at all the booths, I heard often that Cardano is struggling in terms of liquidity and growth. They don't get the attention they deserve. I think it's outstanding projects over here. And we want to encourage these projects to stay on Cardano and also give them the liquidity and the listings they need. So that's why we are supporting at LCX tremendously with that. At the moment they celebrated it, we got very, very positive feedback. So the trends I saw was like very profound, good founder teams, strong community, and even like both are very exciting. And like from meme points who have like a very powerful kind of vision of creating a global brand, right? It's much more than what people think a meme coin could be. It could be the next TV show, right? The next Simpsons, whatever. But then also infrastructure, tokenization being a key topic of like data, but also physical goods.
Yeah, I agree. I think when I talk with people about tokenization, a lot of people are struggling with the legal framework. And I can be very proud how we do it with LCX as a physical validator. I think we have a very strong legal framework set up as of the start of Diamonds, like 2 years ago. And this is how we can now really focus on development of the product, of development of the Diamonds platform itself, which is a strong platform today. I can compare it to the OpenSea of OpenSea or to the eBay of the Web 2, but it's on Web 3 with the added values of Web 3.
At a deeper dive also with Don Tapscott, who had been speaking here, our advisor, and then he introduced me to another like important person there and said, Monty, you are the hidden champion with LCX. We had been always on the compliance side, and now it's our time to shine. And I think he's totally right on the description. We had been investing over 6 years. We're now like almost 100 people full time. Market cap of our token was 300 million at one point already. So we show the traction and that we're here, and kind of the consistency pays off on the long term. I think consistency and growth are general important topics, aren't they?
No, absolutely. I think a lot of people, when you meet them, they know about LCX, they know about the exchange. I think it's the exchange that listed the most Cardano tokens lately. Can you tell maybe a bit more about those tokens?
That's right. Yeah, we did a whole listing festival now. We started out with Snag, the meme coin. We did Min from MinSwap, the DEX. And now we just conclude another Telegram voting who we should list as well. But overall, it was a fantastic feedback. I think our tweets had like massive reach. I got invited to be interviewed by CNBC, Web3 TV, and some other podcasts and everything. So the Cardano community really applauded us and said, like, finally, there's somebody who acknowledges how much hard work they put in. And, I think there might be some other exchanges following, but we're very happy to support this for now. It's a Euro fiat rail. So for a lot of the token projects, the first Euro pair they're doing. And so their community can invest. And what was very interesting with just sat down with the Snack team, the community over there, and I told them that 80% of the buyers now of the token don't even have a Cardano wallet, because they have the convenience at LCX as a centralized exchange, and they don't know much about Cardano wallets and everything. They're not that tech savvy. So it's opening up a complete new horizon for the Cardano community to emphasize that, especially in Europe.
Absolutely. Now, to talk about the coming months or the future Q1 2025, we know MiCA is coming into the game, into the regulation. What can you tell about that, and how are you looking at the first quarter or second quarter of next year?
So the next year will be really a tipping point of the industry in Europe. All the platforms who won't have a license will not be allowed to operate anymore. It's a big time of shift, a lot of uncertainty also how the laws will be put into practice. But we had been engaging a lot. We call ourselves MiCA ready, so we are prepared for it. And especially for the Cardano community, we had been enabling the Cardano native token listings. It's quite a technology challenge to make it seamless for the users, but we are able to provide that now. And we actually started out with NMaker as the first token there, and now we are extending that. But I got also asked by the CNBC host today, what else do we do for Cardano? And there is the token listing, of course, but we also invest. That we give financial support. We get listing support, marketing support, especially now for the Battle of the Builders. The key winners will be announced today, later at the gala. But on top of that, we are also, advising them, especially for the next 6 months. It will be critical. In Europe, you will need an approval for tokens to be registered. So registered to trading. And so it's a little unclear on how this will be done, but we will be advising with our legal counsel and the general counsel on this, that all these projects will be ready also for European exchanges to be listed and to stay listed as well. So big shift happening, and I would say it's a big opportunity.
Quite exciting. If I can add something about diamonds and how we got connected to the Cardano ecosystem, a few months ago, we got that fund of the Catalyst fund.
Right, Catalyst 12, wasn't it? Like this new fund, and you, out of like hundreds, you got chosen and got the funding
by the community, because they wanted us, at the end of the day, to build that Diamonds platform would be ready for Cardano users. So they will be able very soon to use ADA to purchase and to own the diamonds. That's one. And basically, they will be able to do it with the Nami wallets. So I think we are opening up our platform to other communities to make it seamless and easy to enter the Diamonds platform. By the way, other blockchains are coming, and so I will be excited to announce it in the coming months.
Exciting. So for the Diamonds community, and also for like the diamonds overall, what was like the key feedback you got from the talks you had in the last couple of days?
So basically, for the people who don't know us, or even those that follow us on socials and so on, they are always very amazed how far we came in those last 2 years. I think we have a real end-to-end platform, a strong product, giving more and more options every day. So, like I said, we are opening up to ADA. We will be opening up to other tokens, but we are also partnering with other projects. We launched, for example, 10 days ago, a partnership with NNKR and Oremop to basically have a collection of diamonds that is an artistic collection with an artistic touch. And I invite everyone to go to diamonds.oremop.com and look at that fantastic collection and get your
Exciting.
artistic NFT of diamonds. And it is backed by a real asset. And I think this is something that people, when they are investing, they feel that they're investing in something there is a value behind, and that's important.
Yeah, I think there's an emotional value and then a real value also of the diamonds.
Absolutely.
And especially in this investable grade diamonds, I think the price is going up all the time. But now somebody approached you, I need a ring, right, for my fiance or something like that. So there's also this emotional thing, and you can touch it. That's so unique. But what do people get when they buy an NFT? Like, what's behind it?
So
What are
first
key
of all,
benefits?
they purchase an NFT. The NFT basically is a proof of ownership of a certain asset.
Yeah.
The asset is the diamond. It keeps a certain value. With time, the investable grade diamonds will gain value. But when you are holding the asset in the physical vault in Liechtenstein, you are also being part of a certain group. You are owning token rewards. It's like a loyalty program that we put in place, and basically you are earning TIA tokens, which will give you every minute one TIA token, and basically you can use those TIA tokens to purchase your next diamond. You will get a great discount on your next purchase. I can compare it with miles for airlines or stuff like this, and I think people will understand exactly what's the benefit of it.
And what a lot of people gave me the feedback is also they don't know much about Liechtenstein. If here in the Mena region, if they heard about it, only a few had actually visited it. So on my talk on the main stage, I've been really also emphasizing on this, that it's the diamonds are stored in Liechtenstein, but also LCX, it's our home. And what's very unique is we have one company, LCX AG, one home with the Liechtenstein base. And it's unique to compared to other centralized exchanges who built up over the last couple of years every like one company in every country or even two companies in a country. It gets very confusing, not only in bookkeeping, but in general, like who's responsible for what if something happens on the platform. We like more like centralized it here and double down on the Mika ecosystem. And people wonder, like, what's Liechtenstein? Like, what's behind? Do you know about the heritage?
No, I think you can tell me more about that. But basically, I think Liechtenstein and what you said also, it is somehow everything is transparent at LCX, and I think that's an advantage when you compare it with other blockchains, but with other exchanges. Sorry, but tell me more about the heritage of Liechtenstein.
So by law, our funds have to be, the client funds have to be 100% segregated. That's something exchanges now announced to be a new thing. It has been always the by law and enforceable also. So even if we would go bankrupt by the bankruptcy law, the client funds are protected. That's even not the case at Coinbase. If you look at the terms of service and everything, if they would go bust, they could touch the client funds for like the legal fees or whatever. It's crazy. And so that's like the basics. I think the legal structure is a fundamental element. And that's what Liechtenstein has been known for ages, as that's the reason why family offices went there, because they know they can trust it. The privacy laws are strong, and that's really a kind of a key benefit. In terms of heritage, I mean, Liechtenstein is more than 300 years old. There's this princely family, and it's yeah, kind of a place for wealth and wealth protection also. People are proud to have an account at LCX. It was 2 exciting days. Will we come back?
Of course, absolutely. I'm looking forward to the next Cardano Summit and being here in Dubai.
Excellent. I think I look forward to engage more with the community, so I don't need to wait another year. We are starting right now. There will be more happening. So stay tuned on our channels. We will do more votes, more listings, and really celebrate the Cardano ecosystem. So yeah, keep following us and invite all your friends at lcx.com.